Reflected the wise and the old with revelations to the drama that was to unfold. He hit walls of cement with his cries of repent, but with little or no service the message was resent. You see, the kingdom of heaven was at hand. Time was just movement, measured by the drops of that sand. His words caused the crowd to gaze at one another. The town philosophers that maze a younger brother. The ruling class would frown when they heard his name, perplex and get vexed when they heard he came. He was labeled an imposter by the exalted, an enemy as long as the sea was salted. He dwelt in the wilderness, far from the accustomed haunts of men and bribes he didn't trust them. Clad in the garments of Roman ascetics, omega-3s recoded with alphanumerics. A rough robe of camel skin held around his form by vested leather that the weather had worn. His diet was frugal and elemental. Cabbage from the region, seasoned mixed with lentils. Wild honey stored by the bees from the wilderness. A fisherman, razor sharp hook that looked silverish. Tall, weary, rugged, rough, untrimmed, raised off the breast milk that was unskimmed. Skin tanned, dark brown by the winds and the sun, which beat upon it constantly like the drum. His tongue was a liquid sword that swung loosely. His eyes two fireplaces beneath his kufi. They gleamed like glowing coals. The look didn't kill, but the stare seemed to burn to the very souls of his hearers. It became acoustically clearer with the message to the world. His image was mirrored. His teachings was couched with the most vigorous words. Once he threw them out, vibrations triggered the birds. In other words, the reason the jewel was so precious, no tact, policy, or persuasion in his message. Speaking loud, he threw out verbal thunderbolts into the crowd, attracting old and younger folks. Words charged with the vitality and magnetism. Augment your reality with a massive rhythm. A manual without the technical part from the beginning to give off electrical sparks. Accelerate so great how he drove the truth. Charged by a powerful explosive pack with proof. To raise the roof, the spiritual grains were garnered. For being a sponge, the physical brain was honored. The chafe consumed as if by fiery furnace. The canyon vibrating beneath the epidermis. The axe was to be laid to the root of any tree or fruit which had brought growth no good fruit. His followers began to talk among themselves, collect thoughts and gather like dust off the shelves, wondering if he was not this long promised master. The whole country waited for praying days were faster. He told them, he that come after me is mightier. I am just a forerunner. He is more likely. The new wave of excitement spread rapidly. So more came to him and he broke bread happily. Born in the hill country of shooters, 3 decades before reappearing in relevance tutor. His father was of the priestly order who had reached an advanced age and he healed with water. Living with his wife in retirement, away from the noise, confusion of this world and this environment. Loving life and waiting for the gradual approach of those who come to all men like a coach.